This year's student speaker is Logan Seelye, who is graduating with a major in Information Technology and Administrative Management with a specialization in Web and Database Administration. And before we welcome Mr. Seelye to the podium, I just would like to say I had a chance to have lunch with him a couple of weeks ago and talk with him about what he's going to be saying to you today. And it's arguably the most moving and inspirational conversation I have ever had, and it's my extreme pleasure, it's my honor to welcome Mr. Seelye.
Welcome to Central Washington University's 2009 Eastside graduation ceremony. My name is Logan Seelye, and I will be your commencement speaker for this long-awaited day. But before I begin, I just want to say congratulations to all of you. The students, your families, and the professors. Our self-discipline and commitment has finally paid off. During my time at Central, I've experienced a roller coaster of highs and lows, good times and challenging times. And I'm sure all of you can relate. These experiences are just one chapter of our incredible book of life. But most of all, the past 4 years have been a blast, as I have made many new friends, making my chapter blessed with learning experiences and lifetime memories. I have had professors who truly are passionate about teaching and making a difference in our lives. These professors not only made the classroom an exciting venue to challenge us to ask why, but they also integrated projects and ideas that apply to the real world. Let me share with you one of my most profound educational experiences while here at Central. My junior year, I was required to take a leadership class. Going into it, I was thinking to myself, man, was there going to be another boring class that might put me to sleep? But I was in for an incredible surprise. We were asked to choose a leadership book to read, followed later by an in-depth report. For some of us, like me, this isn't our favorite task. However, this book put things in place, making sense out of my educational opportunity at Central. I was wrong about this class and this report. The book, The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader by Dr. John C. Maxwell, explains the qualities found in leaders and how these qualities transcend into followers. Although all the qualities presented by Maxwell are powerful, the two that were most prominent during my studies and life in general were 1, self-discipline, and 2, commitment. But first, let me preface my perspective on these two qualities with my own personal story. As you all can see, I am in a wheelchair, but I have not always been in this chair. 6 years ago, on July 2nd, 2003, here at Central Washington University, actually on these same football fields, something happened that unexpectedly changed my life forever. I was participating in the annual Central-sponsored football camp with my high school football team. On the last day of camp, during the second of 3 scheduled scrimmages, I made an amazing play on the field. I tackled the opposing team's wide receiver, forcing him to lose the ball, resulting in one of my teammates intercepting it and running it back for a touchdown. However, this is where my story of leadership begins. While my coaches and teammates were cheering in excitement, I laid on the ground motionless. I broke my neck and suffered a spinal cord injury. I was awake, I was scared, and I was conscious, but it felt like my entire body was on fire. I was immediately taken to the local hospital, given a steroid shot in my spine to slow down the swelling, and then airlifted to Harborview Hospital in Seattle for immediate neck surgery. A week later, as I lay in the hospital bed, slowly regaining the strength in nothing but my shoulders, I thought to myself, I can either complain and ask why me, or I can fight this situation and I can beat it. It was at this very moment when I was beginning to ponder self-discipline and commitment. As I was talking with one of the doctors, I asked him where my life would be going due to this injury. With a bold face, he looked at me and said, "You will never be able to walk again or have feeling or movement from your nipples down." As he walked away, I was thinking to myself, this guy must be crazy to think that I believe that. And from that point forward, I've been committed to the self-discipline to prove him wrong. These two concepts, self-discipline and commitment, have played such an important role in my life, as I believe they're important for all of us, not just leaders. I know many of you understand my story as you too have found yourselves in various degrees exercising self-discipline and commitment. Nowadays, due to my rigorous and painstaking commitment and discipline, I'm able to walk with a walker, drive my own car, and I work out 5 times a week. Yeah, you can say I live a normal life. but it is because I committed myself to doing so, to walking again, just as you all have been committed and self-disciplined to graduate from Central Washington. And guess what? We all did it. This is why you're sitting here and celebrating with me today. Graduating from college is not a simple task for many of us. It takes a lot of commitment and self-discipline. But just like my leadership class and the book report, I knew I would get the job done. Like so many of my professors, they knew that we would get the job done through self-discipline and commitment. We've all come far in the past 4 or more years, but not because we were lucky, not because we took the easy way out, because we worked hard and committed ourselves to doing something great, graduating from Central Washington. So let's celebrate. Be proud of yourself, be proud of what you've accomplished, but most of all, be proud of the leader that you have all become while studying here at Central. You and I have earned this honor. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2009 at Central Washington University.